Flow part number 2. Now I start to use the flow 2 and the superflow. Superflow is a little bit ridiculous name, but I think it's very good, so I call it superflow. It's when you play and you have this feeling. Many times when you hear trumpet players and it sounds like that, it's a kind of superflow, but it's totally out of control. Let the air go out and focus here. And in the notes, it's printed FC, which is flow center. Flow center is the note that you have to have in mind when you play a phrase. When you play in the lower register, you don't need to think about the flow center so much because it's not particularly complicated to play there. So when you have, let's say, here it's printed already on the G, because I find the interval FG is like a bridge. You need to jump over it without pushing here. So I put the flow center on the G. I think G already when I breathe for that phrase. And I thought about D. So I was prepared for the D. I continue. Better use the first trigger here and then change to the next in the next phrase. If you have any problems to play this stuff, try to do this. That is something Maya Helmuth showed me. Maya works in Frankfurt Reed Orchestra. Great trumpet player. So, and remember flow center. D sharp. Okay, I move on. And I have flow part. I have flow part number 3. It's cold outside. It's 35 minus Celsius. I don't know exactly how much it's in Fahrenheit, but it's very cold. So the house where I am is quite cold. So that's why it's a lot of condense. So, flow part number 3 is something that is very nice to play when you want to come higher. The interval between F and G has the first bridge, in my opinion, or perhaps already CD, but it's not a big thing. FG has to be relaxed. And next, when you come later on, between C and D, it's the next bridge, in my opinion. I show you. was just seeing myself when I was practicing. When I come higher, I move the trumpet like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. If you just for fun, put your hands here like a big band trumpet player, and you will feel something new, because you don't change with your muscles. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. So relax here and make sure that you don't push the trumpet in any directions. It's better, and now I do this. Now I go back again. It feels kind of complicated and kind of uncomfortable holding the trumpet like that for me. Relax here. Oh, sorry. Relax. You don't need to think about all these letters and numbers I've written out here. It's just something that for me is good, because I remind myself. I just saw SF Superflow here. If I feel like that, it's good feeling. It's a good feeling. So control the intonation here, so it's not sound like that. It's terrible. Okay. Number 4. Flow center is A in the first 2 notes. Flow center is B natural. Tempos I've written out here is approximately. You find your own tempos. I'm not following the tempos myself. Find your own tempos and use these exercises, if you would like them, as your own exercises, and create them as a good feeling exercise. Flow 1. Relax, legs, relax, straight, straight.